My boy on man, he been fast. What the fuck is going on?
Hello everybody, it's Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. Redskins. With that, we'll send you up to FedEx Field in our broadcasting team.
Shit, Black boy, you still there?
And Charles Davis.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful after. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Houston Texans and the Washington Redskins.
I want to know you.
Here's the kicker, Nick Novak, to get us started. And we are away from FedEx Field. Now it's Christian. And a return there as he's up to the 35, but make it the 40-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Starting 11 here for the offense. It's going to take some snaps here in a second. Wide receiver Pierre Garçon, always been a very good force in this league.
I agree with you totally on that. Even as a youngster, played with a fury, played with force, contender guys.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down. Asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they rest. Comes to the line now, 1st and 10. First down. Here's Kyle. Backfield complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 60. Seen but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And on your screen, the defensive starters for the Houston Texans. One thing's for sure. Throughout the season, but really in the playoffs, Clowney and Merciless, boy, did they come on. You get J.J. Watt back next year, a good defense becomes even better.
You're exactly right about that. This was a defense that did all year long. Finished the season #1 in total defense in the NFL. And as you mentioned, that's without J.J. Watt. Just think, when they get him back and put everyone else to use again, out of the ball.
Draws up here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Cousins. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in, Judge? And that's good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this situation.
2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Down Redskins. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
Washington.
Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Washington.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot
There we go.
right away. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate recognition. He wants to be mentioned with the best receivers in the game. His numbers suggest that we should do so.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be tackled 5. And speaking of Lamar Miller, up over 1,000 yards this season for the Houston Texans, 5 touchdowns as well. And the second time in his 5-year career, he topped the 1,000 mark.
And he did. But looking forward, he is such a versatile player, I would not be surprised if Bill O'Brien had a little bit more to him out of the backfield. Get him into space and create bigger plays that way as well.
They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Brian.
There, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Let's go! They'll indeed go for it with Osweiler. And he's got this off to his fullback. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, this is... And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second.
So fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Out to the left here to Reed. 35 now at the 34-yard line. 8 yards now they face third down.
When you execute it really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go now.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles, that's an important 3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th, that's big.
Out of gas, ends up getting just enough on it. And the lead moves to 10-zip. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick.
You like that 51-yard dog?
He had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Now comes a Houston offense as they get here. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe offense.
And that's caught inside the field. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does at you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That was stupid. I need hard, dog.
Now they get set to take over here.
That's what I said. My season with the Texans, man. I should be good.
The kickers in
I
today's
should lead
game
niggas to the
are so
playoffs,
good and
man.
so skilled.
Like I said, my defense is nice.
Start to take them for granted. And we can't
Throw
do
the
that.
ball! What the fuck is you doing, Cutler? I mean, Cook, you dumb bitch.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback comfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all, the left cornerback right into face of him, puts him down.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball and brings up third down. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Cousins surveying the field. He'll rifle this one deep. And he can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it and to get it done?
It's fielded at the 45. 35 yards that time.
Oh, you see how he threw Crowder down to the ground?
Position to start the takeover, 1st and 10. And here comes the Texans now. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. To a gain of 2. That changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays.
That's how I do it around me.
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure on offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle.
Oh, got you.
Now some movement before the snap.
Yeah, baby.
And we'll hear from our referee first time this afternoon. A long way to go here for the offense on third down after the penalty. 3rd and 15. Up and up. Now Grimes. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On is Nick Novak now for the Texans field goal. This from 54 yards away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Just never got the ball on target.
And
knowing him, that effort.
Let's go.
Well, the drive starts with Rob Kelly. And able to then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Back line, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it here with a 1st down.
Let's tell J.J. Watt get his weight up.
Line pinching together must be expecting the
Oh,
run.
there you go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's
I
intercepted.
knew that. I seen him, man. I fell through the ball. I got a habit of doing that, thinking that I'm going to get that ball over the middle. I should have put my man going across.
They get set to head back on the field. Last time
Ah.
out, they had a 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position? I dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Fresh set it down. Miller, the low. And he'll get it up the middle. A lot of scrimmage.
How they make him do that dumbass scrimmage better?
It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Ready.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Yeah.
Intercepted. And he's got room.
The fuck out of here, fat ass. That's that motherfucker fast as hell. God damn.
Oh, man.
That motherfucker, he wasn't playing. He Throwing while I'm on the field.
Cautious when you start.
No.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just
That's a green hole.
Was it? That's a hole, dog.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
I'll run that out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now out comes Houston. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put in this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. His mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coach, talk about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Got him.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. All right, different topic here.
You can handle that blitz.
Super Bowl travel Indianapolis.
Shit out.
Early predictions for that one. What do you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle.
Run 45 yards.
Maybe last run with their defense.
Run 45 yards.
Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take
coming
Dallas
off the corner.
Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented going into next year.
I like if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, I'm going dark horse.
That's it, sir. Give it back, please.
First to first.
Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one.
Wayne Plant. He's coming at y'all.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. On 3rd down, Osweiler. This one complete. C.J. Fedorowicz. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about the call here? They it's in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Osweiler. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
This is a man.
The Redskins will take control of the field position. The Redskins offense now, they head back, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
That was good defense right there.
The defense throws at them.
There's nothing you can do about that. That's why you can't do nothing about this.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ooh, touchdown, baby. Don't worry about it, go son. Don't worry about it, go son.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw, Cousins. Down he goes. Roderick McKinney coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
I'll take the 48 yard.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
That's good right there.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. Turns out that sack does not wind up costing him at least.
Down the backfield, you think, uh-oh. But fortunately for them, the kicker came to the rescue. They made sure to get something out of that drive after all.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. Take it in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with the new rule, as he's down at the 15-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth-quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They'll get 16 yards there, and it's good enough for a Houston. Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
And if I told you in preseason that DeAndre Hopkins would have less than 1,000,
he's coming off a 1,500-yard season, and he's gotten.
Now, Will Fuller can stretch the field. Braxton Murray to get him back.
And he fires picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
You quit?
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Nobody goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking.
Hold on. Hold on, boy.
There he needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
Now, ooh, I had it too.
That's a big time play.
I should have kept going with the play.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Let me try and steal my plays, either, black boy.
Here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Cousins now on second down. Deep left side.
Good catch.
Watching guys in warm-ups going up and making these incredible one-handed acrobatic catches. But when it happens that just makes your day that much longer, and you just wonder, how are we ever going to cover these guys?
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. The completion good for only 6.
First down, but I have to say I do like the call. I love it. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yard.
Job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that we even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3
field goals. So he got 9 points from?
So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, it's still end zone.
You think I was playing? I hit hard.
Stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16 line. The Texans offense now gets set to head back on the field here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Thinking about jump-starting your team down, they're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Offense looking to... They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and 10, it's Osweiler again. Completion left side, across the 35.
Okay, so you won.
There, 20 yards. Okay. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Osweiler on first down. And the hook up here with Jalen Strong.
Good fumble. Oh, my God.
Look at this. Big gain.
That I don't like this rule.
You thought I was fun?
Fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their first.
College, you know what used to name the sideline? Sammy sideline, and use him well. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
2nd and 10 now. Osweiler. And that is
Ooh, they cheat.
7 seconds now on the clock here.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee
Why ain't your bread,
home
bastard? Ain't no excuse why you dropped that.
We've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge. It's a golden opportunity.
On 3rd down, Osweiler. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted.
Fighting over the ball, and he automatically
Now
getting
the
the ball.
Redskins offense, they get set to go back here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively
doing his job.
offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Damn, dick.
Now whistles
I
come
hate
in.
when they
We're gonna
go
get a
past the
timeout
block
here
instead of
by the
blocking the
offense.
dude. I could at least got an
We'll
extra.
have 2
Huh?
remaining here before we get to halftime.
Jackson foi fumble.
Cousins on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Cousins. And he's going to go. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure for the best as that brings us to the end of this first
That's
half
how you
of play.
feel.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And now out comes Houston. They have the drive in the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I
Yeah.
never wanted to make
About to
something
be the
more
same old
important than it
shit.
actually is. And I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Me whooping on that ass.
This is a
You
really
thought I was playing?
Blitz coming and down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And now they're in the hurry up.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit.
Here's a give to Miller.
That.
To the 15.
Well, take
It's a
that.
loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
This is another example of how the defense is winning
Yeah,
this
he got
game.
minus 2 yards. That's how we gave up.
Pushing around. I think now as a play caller, you're going to give a little bit of help.
No, he
Maybe
ain't
keep
had
your tight
shit.
ends a little bit more. Maybe the run out blocking and get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
To the
Oh, out of
sideline,
bounds.
and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
He's still.
I think the training and practice
Yeah,
broke down
fourth
on
and
that
three,
play
let me get
because
that
he
ball.
simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the 1st down marker, despite what was a really nice catch.
So
and
you
toe
think
tap
somebody
on the
playing
It's
with
3rd
you?
down 101. You got to go to
Okay.
the mark. Is. They'll run. It's Miller.
Come on, man. What's on,
The
man?
Redskins will take control of the football. It'd be field position. So ready for their first possession of the
Oh,
2nd
this
half.
dude.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. This
Ain't he nice?
right around the 6.
Ain't he nice?
30 yards on the pickup there. And the Redskins set up now 1st and goal. So the defense blitzed. A nice that up.
Alan Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line in.
And then it's Jackson. Redskins touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, a 2-yard touch. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And they will line up
That's
with
what
a
we're
2-point
supposed to do.
try. Cousins will try and throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though,
I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the Texans set to come on the field. And last time out, Whitford on turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to go over and rebuild.
Yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I don't know what's on this dude.
And that's going to bring up the third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
There you go, deep in there, those.
From the gun on third to Miller. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the crowd back completed. But when you have that type of height, if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the cheek, complete the play a little bit quicker than it normally does, where a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle. The quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And Miller with it over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their third line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage, become dependable targets for their quarterbacks, and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. 10 yards still left on second down. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Again, Osweiler. Completion left side to Miller. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Liable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with a slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Osweiler, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. And it really goes on. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Throwing, Osweiler. Now they set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see we got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback.
That's
because
right.
space
That's
doesn't
right.
open up.
That's
They're
right.
able to read and slow
I'm
it down and
shit
stop
out
it
of
before they
that
can get
ball.
it.
So out comes a field goal team. 2nd time here today from the left hash. And that is
we'll take that.
And
We'll
this score
take
will
that.
stay right where it is.
I want to
Everything
stay
looked good.
with
Good
that.
snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
The ground with Kelly.
Fuck out of here,
And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
You know how we get forward at the end of the half and into the game? game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do. Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Patrick, what's
See if they
up?
stay on the ground for second down.
Here we go now.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is winning and losing and changing field position.
This is Kelly. Woo! And he'll fight forward, maybe not a scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, an initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Give credit to the defensive player, though. Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll work it
On
inside
that ball.
the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the run, it was time to make a break for it.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And this one is right down Broadway. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been
following the made field goal for 3. Hopkins now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they had compiled a long drive last time. Unfortunately, no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll run it again with Miller.
Good way to do that.
Room, if any at all. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And you would have to be a passing situation here on 3rd and 9. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Osweiler. And he's got Miller. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball.
That's some bull.
Toughness. There's a premium for all of that now.
And quickly, they get to the line. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you
That was a pick.
he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Topped 100 with that last catch. The incomplete pass. They isolate on the left side.
All right, here we go.
Again on 2nd and 10 now. It's Osweiler. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
That was stone because everybody is right there.
9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, nickel formation here defensively. Here's Osweiler to throw. And Miller over the middle. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here we go. It's Osweiler on 4th down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. It's a turnover on downs. And here comes out. And they they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal to touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
Oh, they cheating. They cheating out of there. I know where the hell.
What you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Cousins now. Caught on the right side. He's going to get there. Good pick up there at 22.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a back or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And room there to work it inside the 25. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Second down following the run. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw it around. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable. But he was stopped on that play. We said plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go. Green.
They'll try to run forward with Kelly. Have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around and to pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They run it here with Thompson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know they're defending.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. Blowout continues. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken easy, so to speak.
It is dead
to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So they're able to get the 6, but they cannot get in on the 2-point conversion. Oh, this is cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside. And we got effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
Everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. When you throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position. The advantage is switched to their opponent.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
Anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Miller, the lone setback. To throw is Osweiler. Throwing in the middle, and it's incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Why didn't he hold the ball? I wanted to stay hard for him.
Whatever type of pressure is necessary, it's working to perfection for him today.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing, outside, Fedorowicz has it. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Some of that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A first down carry now for Miller. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6. Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker.
This is going to be covered up by the Redskins. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
J.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Second down. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Look at that. It's like they let this shit
Into the
happen.
end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last one's steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching,
Oh, God. What's with that?
Because you're not going to want that feeling again. Or you don't want that feeling again. You may beat up this team again.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Second to escape, and he goes down.
We got flipped. He's supposed to got injured for real.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 3rd and 20, defense in the nickel.
Surprised they didn't go with 6 DBs, the dime look.
Miller on the catch over the middle.
And now off his back goddamn foot.
A little bit further, obviously an interesting journey for him to get here to Houston.
Groomed in Denver and actually got to play some before he ended up making his departure to Houston. But after the Broncos won the Super Bowl, I think he was in search of his own team and his own destiny as maybe a Super Bowl quarterback. They gave him a great opportunity, and he took it to be a Texan.
Osweiler.
Oh, he ass. He ass.
His game.
There you go.
His mechanics are off, not accurate. You're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back, so pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
Here's Miller. Out and they get it. That'll never play.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And here just
Oh, you
play
need
for
to get
pride
one,
at this
though. Ain't no
point.
first
Down
for
big,
you,
but they'll
buddy.
go for it on 4th and goal.
Good.
Before the ball was good.
Get
The Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on down. Comes Washington's offense set to take over here. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did,
He
partner.
ran to
And
the
just
ball
think about
that
how
big,
good
then he
that feels
popped.
because every team has a goal when they start
Don't
the
do
year
that.
to win at home.
Oh, good way to get that ball.
Sometimes you don't know they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same.
Hey, yo, don't do that no
Everything's
more,
familiar.
dog.
You feel right going into the game, and they
You
translated
can't be
that into a
blitzing me
win.
like that.
Indeed, they protected the home field. Second down following the incompletion. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Cousins here to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Try to get it to Jackson, and it's out. And he'll return to the 20. Now the Texans
How
offense,
you
they
pick
head
that
back
off
out to
with
do
that
battle
play?
here. Let's
Oh,
just
he
be
was
frank.
coming.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it
I want you to run up that hole.
There could be repercussions.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah, blitz, boy.
Now Osweiler on 2nd down.
Pick
And
it.
that is incomplete.
A lot of
16
red
seconds
jerseys.
now on the clock.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now because Lucas surprised the big fella's face. He had the route that he wanted from in the corner, and usually he's able to use a body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. It was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. Somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for it, but they still trail big time. Well, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it. Defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Burger.
And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. So out now come the Redskins. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend and we're going to get it done. And covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. All coming together and see it finish this. Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one.
Green, 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing here, Cousins. Caught left side, Garcon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. To win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.